Welcome everyone. Is it a big red day? Is it an opportunity to load on the support as insider are preparing for those stocks? And we're gonna see a massive squeeze afterwards. Let's get right to it and build a strategy for this massive red day and see opportunity when a lot of people are scared. There's opportunity for a massive gain on those days. So let's get right to it and see what's the stock that will have a massive reversal after this jump down. So first off, we have DWAC. It went to our support around the 45, 42. If we go here very quick on our pre-market update in Patreon, and we talked about it today and the 12 p.m. before the market opened, and the market was around the 53, and we said the 60 is the resistance. If we don't overcome it, we're gonna see the price gravitate down around the support, the 45. We already did this analysis before on the pre-market in Patreon, and the 45 is visited right now while we speak. We have a massive test for our candle around the 46, and we have almost 16% down for DWC. The price ignition down, we have a signal for it the moment that we didn't overcome the 65 dollars. So the moment that we didn't hold, we expected the price to hold. As we said, the 53 bounce a bit. That's what happened yesterday, and we didn't overcome the 60. That's why we went around the 45. So the 45 should be the support, and here we should see another reaction as happened here around the 10th of March, and we have a massive jump again up. So this is it for the WAC to see a reaction. So what's mean? If we hold above this level around the 45, we're gonna see a bounce at least around this level of resistant. Next time will be around the 52. There is a massive test will be around the 52, a normal reaction at least from the 45 to the 52, and then we see a gravitation down, then we see a test for the 60. Next up we have AEYE. So this is a quick update because last time we talked about AEYE, we talked about this channel, and we said the moment that we still trading in it is mean we are in bullish trend. You see, the moment that we test ascending line from above, we see a short seller coming in, and when we test the ascending line from below, the buyer or investor coming in as well. So right now we have a nice reaction as we expected here, bounce from this ascending line. However, we met with the resistance around the 0.59. Perfect resistance as we talked about in the last video. Hopefully you saw it. And right now we see a gaining back momentum again. So this is a nice reaction because after rejection we didn't go back until the 49, but we still holding around above the 52. So if we hold above the 52 this time, we're gonna see the price break the 59 and go at least for the 0.71, then the $1. And let me go for my other list for Twitter, because for Twitter it jumped really nice, and we talked about even in the pre-market for Twitter, and we talked about this resistance around the 55. We said we're gonna see a price will go below when the market open, testing around the 55, then going below. So if we go to Twitter, as we said, the price went until the 54 and gravitating lower because what we have a massive level of descending line. It's been testing for Twitter since if we go back in time around the March 2021, we got rejected because we tested this ascending line, and here around the July and again around October last year. And guess what, right now we're getting near this area of resistance. That's why we see a price going down, even the gap down, even with the good news for fundamental wise for Twitter. That's why you see a bit red candle forming right now. So what we should expect, Twitter should hold about the 44 and holding this gap to confirm the price squeeze and a breakout around the 56 next time above this ascending line. We're gonna have a breakout until the 67 next time if we hold the 44. Okay, so the next up we have AMC. So for AMC, still gravitating down around the 2080. So we said it, the 25 right now is the resistance 86, and the support right now is the 2082 hold after this massive jump that we predicted before for AMC to have a massive resistance around the 3387, because if we go back here for our Bitget, we can see the AMC chart analysis that we did back then before the price test here, 29th of March last month. We did it around the 10 before the market opened, and we talked about this resistance, the 3387. We got rejected because we said we expected this resistance will be met with a lot of selling pressure because a lot of people taking profit and short seller will come in. So that's why we got rejected around our resistance, the 3387. Right now we have the last support to hold for AMC. I can see here in order to call this not a sell-off, because if we hold above the 2080, we're going to see a massive consolidation area here before the test for the 25. The test 25 will be the turning point for continuation bullish momentum, and the 2080 is the confirmation for accumulation phase. muln is still inside this triangle, and we still been squeezing right. So if we go here, you see the price is been holding the 0.75 the support. Right now the $2 is the support, and the price is been accumulating inside this triangle. So we already said before, and we said the $3.66 is the ignition for the $5 and the $7, and the $2 should be the support, and never go below it, because this will be a sell-off, and the price might go initiate a big sell-off until the $1.30 or above the $1. So be careful from this triangle and this support above the $2 for muln. BBIG is still holding this accumulation phase for BBIG. So we predict that the price will have a massive reaction, because the moment that we have a lot of accumulation phase and the price is been accumulating between like the $3.29 and the $2.90, there's a massive movement will happen pretty soon for BBIG. If we hold above the $2.60 and we hold above the $3.35, it's just imagine is more like you have a big gas pressure inside the bottle, and the more you put pressure in it, the bottle is bound to explode, you know. So this is what's happening right now for BBIG. There is a lot of accumulation and a lot of pressure happening in this box. So the price gotta give next time when we have explosion from above. We're gonna have a bit of resistance around $3.80, and then we have explosion until the $5 or the $4. This is the good reaction to see for BBIG, and hopefully that was informative. I will do update for the other stock in the other video, so stay tuned for that. And if we don't cover your video, we're gonna do live streaming, usually always around Friday 8 p.m. Paris time. We'll cover all your question in comment section below. And again, if you want pre-market update and analysis daily for a lot of stocks and crypto, join us in Patreon in the link comment section below to hunt before the market open. So without further ado, see you in the next update.